If you don't have a testable, falsifiable proposition, we're kind of stuck. And so if you say that if you say you're defining God as a creator who exists outside of space and time, I don't see how that proposition is testable or falsifiable. Yeah. If you don't have a testable, falsifiable proposition, we're kind of stuck.
Oh, I agree with you that science cannot confirm supernatural causes, but I would argue that science can nonetheless provide evidence in support of a premise that forms a part of a philosophical syllogism, which in turn has supernatural implications.
Well, isn't that science then confirming supernatural causation?
Well, science on its own you can't have a scientific
on its
hypothesis.
own? What else is there? Science on its own. What else is there?
Well, there's philosophy.
Well, you know, if you construct a syllogism, all you're doing is taking premises and reaching a conclusion. And the conclusion, if the argument is valid in structure, the argument is only sound if the premises are actually true. Right. And if it requires science to demonstrate the truth of the premises, then science is the foundation upon which your demonstration of a God exists rests. It requires science to demonstrate the truth of the premises.
I don't know why you're putting so much emphasis on science as if it is the only domain or way to gain knowledge.
Because I see it as such.
I do not believe your claim. Please make your case.
It's just, let me give you some philosophical reasons to
Let's not.
That the universe. Let me give you a philosophical reason why.
No.
Let's not.
And
let's answer the actual question that was asked.
Philosophical things can be evidence because.
No, they can't.
How is it not? Are you saying that philosophy is dead?
My question was, why are you assuming that any kind of evidence must be empirical or scientific? Why? Because, okay, is that what you're saying? That any evidence
because I don't want to be fooled into believing empty assertions that are evidently true.
Okay, so do you have empirical evidence that empirical evidence is the only evidence that could exist?
Again, you're not tracking very well because I have already repeatedly clarified for you that we are talking about science, so we're talking about empirical evidence,
No,
and
we're talking about evidence.
I understand that other types of evidence exist that could lead to a religious conclusion, but that they are not scientific evidence. Please please don't make me keep clarifying that point. It's obviously not a way of gaining knowledge.
You're right. It's not, and it's not claimed to be either.
So what do we have that actually will generate knowledge, or that we can gain knowledge?
What is knowledge?
I say that science doesn't know everything, but religion doesn't know anything.
Yeah, you have a lot of little sound bites like that, right? That you just memorize, right? That don't.
No, it's not that I.
Yeah.
So how is it wrong for me to understand the argument after having had it so many times?
So.
I mean, you're going to criticize me for knowing this argument because I've had it so many times. And in the same breath, you're going to criticize me for knowing it so well.
An assertion is not an argument.
Good. That's why I'm not using assertions. That's why I'm using evidence-based arguments and trying to give you the evidence for that.
You said science doesn't know some things, religion knows nothing. That's an assertion.
That's true. Well, no, that's a statement of fact.
Okay, that's not an argument. That's an assertion.
No, it's not. It's a statement of fact.
Which isn't what you asserted. Did you not assert that?
I didn't assert anything. It's a statement of fact. Religion doesn't know anything.
You can't assert
You can't